Hello everyone and welcome back to another clip of Dead by Daylight. I'm going to try put the frame back in again. Just let me know how you think, because obviously this will be a different type of recording. I know last time, I think in the first Dead by Daylight video, it was up in the top right hand side of the screen and it took up a lot of it. So I'm trying a different setting, just let me know what you think if you can do. And same scenario with the commentary. If I'm going too fast, if you think I'm mumbling, can't understand the accent, let us know. If you think it's better than my previous videos, let us know. Just gives me a bit of direction and something to work on, so I can, crack on and try and improve for the future. So, can't remember the name of this area, but this is against the nurse, which almost got me then. That generator I was next to is literally like as a spawn, so tried doing what I could there. There's a little totem on the floor here. What the totems do is actually like give the killer the powers, but they're meant to be ignited. But I think you get points for destroying them anyway. Same if they are ignited, but if it's an ignited one, it removes one of the killer's perks, so they get perks as well as us. So obviously the idea of that is you can remove them all the killer's perks. They've got like less skill when it comes down to trying to track you down and kill you. I was going to help him on the generator, but obviously it's a one-man generator, there's no other angle I can get in on it at. It's very rare to find a generator you can have 4 people on, but I think I've seen one. I'm assuming there's more than that, but on average you can normally get 3 people on a generator. Some's 2, that's one of the rare ones which is 1, and like I said, there's the other rare side of it where you can get 4 people on it. Just depends as it is. So I figured, best case scenario for me to try and escape the nurse was to destroy the hook behind the house that I was going to be doing the generator on. I think to do repair this hook, if I remember rightly. Same with the totems. I think if you dismantle one that's ignited, if they find one that's not, then they can ignite another one or do something to it and get the perk back. So it's not gone forever, so to speak. So now I'm just heading down this way, trying to get the person that's on the hook. That's the reason I didn't go straight in the house. I think there's someone else here trying to help out as well. So I came down trying to work out where they were, and obviously started getting chased, so I figured to flip the other way and get the person off the hook. Which seemed a good idea. I think the nurse started coming back if I remember rightly. Or not. Ah, no, this is what it is. I figured I'd run off this way because the nurse went on to miss her. I figured I'd try hiding in a fairly dark bush, but I think I need a black jacket or something here. Because the nurse eventually comes over this way and, without doubt, sees me. I'm hoping they'd just, sort of fly off past me. So now it's all a case of trying to lose the nurse. Make them stab the wrong way or anything. So get around that way, chill it down, realise no one really behind me. So yeah. Ran back to where I was before, and I knew they're back on my sort of case now. Ran through here. Then I figured I'd just hide, but I think they kind of knew that I was just on the balcony and I just jumped off. Go back round, try it all again. I think that square on the floor you can see, or saw, is one of the spawn points for the trapdoor. And I think if you ever see like a square like that, I think that's like a spawn point for the trapdoor escape. So I figured I'd best not try the same thing. The nurse is still on me, so I figured I'd actually try to get some distance. And that's why I came round this way. So if they look the right direction, they could probably see me here. And I realised that I started hiding a little bit too late. But what I didn't get is the nurse came round, started looking at me, and then I obviously ran out, but I don't think the nurse actually saw me, so I shouldn't have reacted the way I did. But if the nurse did go in there and did see me, I would have been a bit stuck, so I should have just played it. I was planning on playing it. Just didn't think about it at the time. So this is probably one of my longest games. That's probably one of the reasons that I've got so many points from this. It was a lot trickier than normal. Safe to say anyway. Definitely a bit different, still fun, but made it a lot trickier. So just hanging out now. You never attempt to escape. You've got a 4% chance of success rate. I've not seen a perk which increases those chances yet. I'm assuming there is one, because 4% is just massively low, but it is understandable. I've seen my friend escape it once, but if you try to attempt to escape, you don't succeed, you lose a lot of health, and you're just pushing yourself nearer and nearer at death, whereas you can just hang on, let your mates do the generators, or come and rescue you, and you're all sorted. Well, this person I didn't get, because you can heal each other, so that's why I'm following them. So I could heal them, and they could heal me, but just decided to keep on running. So just left them to it. This person ran into me, figured they know what I'm trying to do, so I let them heal me, which they cracked on and actually got straight on with. Just don't understand as to why the other person wasn't doing that. And don't know where they've gone, so I still got to heal them. So now I've just turned on the generator here. I figured I'd have a quick little search, see if I can find any loot for myself. Better than a common toolbox. I should get through and find that. Did I get a better one? Yeah, there we go. Now, I think I just keep hold of this medkit. I think I used it once to heal myself after a hook. And that person must have had self-heal or majority of a medkit on, which is the person I'm following earlier, so that's fine. Probably explains why they didn't want me healing them, I guess, in some respect, but it means they wouldn't have wasted the medkit and they could have also healed me, so, you know, it makes sense in some respect, doesn't in others. Just how it is. This is me looking back around now. You know that generator we're on. Just figured I'd check it because I wasn't 100% sure, I think, on that one. And I start heading back over to the generator I'm trying to do right at the start. And yeah, the nurse is near me. So this is actually the nurse's basement. Every map's got a basement. It's not just the nurse's basement, it's the killer's basement. They've got it in every map. They've got 4 hooks down there. Them hooks cannot be sabotaged. A sabotage hook just means they can't put you on it. There's normally a couple of wardrobes to hide in. Obviously helps you escape. And there's normally a chest down there which you can see on my screen because of my perk. And you know, that's just got items in it, so I think you get points just for going down there and surviving in there because it's the killer's basement. It's bravery points or something, couple of points. So I could see this person down there, but halfway through the generator I figured I'd try and get the generator done. I think they just got... Did they get killed straight away? No, they didn't, they're just on the struggle. The plan was to finish that generator and then go and help them, but then I blew it, so I'd hope that'd bring the nurse towards me. I think the heartbeat gets louder, so I run round to help him. Because the nurse, yeah, there we go, so that's coming up now. So I run off and I unhook him, knowing that the nurse is still after me. But she does get a delay after she's blinked like that. I could have probably done that a bit faster if I read the game properly. But then the nurse is right on my tail now. I managed to, you can hear me stressing a bit because it sounded like she was going to hit the other way. She somehow glitched around the corner and hit me, in my opinion, there, but I could be wrong. So second time on the hook, I think I get put straight into struggle, which confused me a bit because, you know, I've still got quite a bit of health. I don't want it too long the first time round, but you know, from the struggle I need to struggle a bit early. So you can still hear some more background commentary here because, you know, I like trying to leave the game sounds in. I forgot that my mic were on when I was doing this, which is why you can hear it as you hear it. So this person's trying to come down and help me. and then I think we hear the nurse, and then he runs off, which is fair enough. I understand why in a second. So he heads down this way, and I guess the nurse chasing him. That's it, and then he comes round to unhook me, and then gets hit and put on the hook and killed straight away because he's like been too long on the hook. Unfortunately, I had no way of telling him that, so I think he sort of knew the risks. Yeah, so there, straight down, I run off. Thought the nurse was going to chase me, decided to go straight to hooking the other person. Nurse isn't chasing me, so she's not got a trail on me. So I stay nearby because I'm going to heal up and go get him, but it's either his third time on the hook or he's been on the hook too long before, which is why he died. So he's actually sacrificed himself literally to save me there, which very nice of him. About 10 minutes in, it's a slow game, which means the killer's doing their job pretty well. Kill one person, which is a bit slow for the killer, but you know, I guess that means it's a fair game because we've not escaped yet, and the killer still know what they're doing. So I know of two generators left. There's one in the house, which I'm trying to get right at the start, and I think there's one in the house across from it, but in the basement. So I can hear the killer again, so I'll just go into the darkest corner I can find. I'm staying low, trying to stay out of sight. Don't want the nurse seeing me. Don't know where the nurse is. Moving off slowly. I think I go around. Do I destroy totem here? There was a totem here earlier. Can't remember if you end up destroying it or not. No, I'll leave it, obviously. Yeah, so there's a generator there out in the open. Which I might kickstart this actually to bring the. I think I tried doing it to make the noise, just distract the killer a little bit, but I've literally just done it enough to turn on. That's it. Sneaking off again, trying to keep people alive, and then look like there's another instant death. So if the killer's paying attention, they should know that generator wasn't on before. Which normally leads them to inspect it, but they wasn't doing. The only issue with that generator, it's the most open generator in the game, and all the others are in the house, is tucked away, whereas this one's like right outside. I think killer saw me there, so I just go for a straight out runner. Didn't really need to shut that down, but wasn't sure how well the killer caught onto me. So coming to this house, I can hear a generator, but I wanted to escape the killer, so just start sneaking around the place, and then end up in a wardrobe. I think I just wait. Yep, and killer disappears. Because the other way to make the killer lose your trail, you may have seen it in one of my videos with friends. If you're injured, they can see a blood splatter, and if you're not, they can see like red marks everywhere, giving you position. The only way to stop that is if you start hiding. So it's quite easy to follow the trails. So I was trying to work out where this generator was. Because normally they're upstairs, but this one was obviously downstairs. So I came down to get it started. Start getting it repaired. There's only two of us left. Killer's probably just looking for the last few generators, trying to keep them marked. There's the one outside, there's the one in there, and they're the only two which I know about. There may have been more than that. So I heard the killer, so I figured I'd go off and hide. And I actually thought the killer was going to get me here. I saw him come upstairs. They went past, they came back, they looked at the wardrobe, they came past. And I think you hear or you see him, the nurse, whichever, searching the wardrobes. And I could still sort of see the nurse up here, so I was trying to keep my eye on the corner. Ended up downstairs, that smashing it is the killer. damaging the generator, which they can do when they're being repaired. So it just weakens it a bit for me, meaning that I'm sort of let back to where I started that one, because I wasn't on it for too long. So as opposed to hiding, I'm just waiting it out. Heartbeat's faded, so I head off back downstairs. I figure, you know, might as well try get back on this generator. I was kind of hoping the other person would be on a generator, but I don't think there was, like, at any point. A little bit annoying. Just how it was. I heard killer coming back. Just ran off, did the same thing again, started hiding. Because I think the killer had a bit of my trail there. And just hid. That killer's coming back around, searching the wardrobes. I don't think the killer actually knew this wardrobe out here, although I looked at it earlier. It stays around a little longer this time. Comes back and forth, trying to work out where I've gone. Thinks I'm escaping out the window and just sort of hiding. I think they'll come back in and destroy the generator, like resetting it completely, because I wasn't that far on it. But I didn't want to get too far. I just want to try, play safe, and keep playing as I am. Definitely a new headset. I've had this one since the PlayStation 4 came out, and obviously a Ghost headset. Don't even really play COD anymore. Can't think of the last time I've ever played it, to be honest. Brought all this new jumping stuff and just put me off it. I mean, the Battle Royale is tempting on the new COD, but I don't think I'll get COD till they've remastered Modern Warfare 2. It's the first time I've seen this. Little birds starts trailing me. I think it's because I'll hide and just stay in one place, because I'll come out of the wardrobe and it's just floating above my head. I keep hearing the heartbeat, so I figured as long as the killer doesn't know about the bird to mark it, I should be alright. I just didn't like Arrow just marking me. It just seemed to be constantly marking me, and it was a little bit off-putting. So I try to escape, want to lose this bird. Figured I'd go try to find another generator somewhere. So it seems to be haunting that one down too much. I don't know where the other person is, so I can't really heal them or anything either. There's another house there, but it's all boarded up, so they don't generate inside. I'm thinking this one there was another one. I think that bird fades in a second. And then we've got it disappeared now because I'm not really camping. I've been moving, so that affects one off. But I've never actually seen that effect before. So there's generators on down there. I'm hoping there'll be another one outside, sort of a similar position to that, like, you know, across the map. There may have been, and I just may not have seen it, but I remember, I think, two being outside. Although I could be remembering it wrong, so let's find out as it is. There's another totem. I just sort of spun my camera, let's see if it were ignited or not. It's not, so it's not really bothering the killer. The ignite, I'm pretty sure it's just got a bit of orange on it. It's like meant to resemble a flame, but from what I remember, it's not much of a flame. It's just a little bit of an ignite. Yeah, so it's generating there's turned on, which you knew about. In the next house, again, it's turned on. I wasn't too sure where the killer was either, which confused me a bit. So just trying to work out when and how to escape here. There's still two of us alive. Two of us still trying to get a generator on. Or should be trying to get at least one generator on, but it just wasn't happening for us. So come around and just keep trying to cleanse totems. Figured the more I destroyed, the less chances I've got of having a perk on, see him get killed over there. Which does worry me a bit, but not too much. So I'm not sure how badly you're going to be guarding there. But I think I'll come down and make myself pretty obvious. Look at the nurse. I think the nurse comes directly after me, give me a bit of a chance to sort of swing by and get him. Because I think what my plan was to start that generator and like burst it and then sprint off. So the nurse has got blink on here, so I need to be careful where I do run. But I think I should have gone for a bit more of a direct route, probably giving us a bit more chance. Because now the nurse is just sort of blinking for objects. See it blink here, gets through the fence. So I run off, he gets hit again, straight back down. And then goes back on the hook. I think when he's on the hook it's an instant kill. So now I get the option of either a trapdoor or escape. Should load up in a second in the bottom left. Either a trapdoor or get the last generator started. I end up doing both. Get the last generator started, but just how it is. Because you get a bit of an aura when you're near the trapdoor, and that's what I heard. So I'll come back over, try help this person escape one last time. Do it, hear the killer, I run off. Got a bit of a plan. Thought the killer was chasing me, so I threw that down. Wasn't the case. But then I figured I'd just go in and get the generator started. I do go and hide first. Yeah, I think I went and hid first, here we go. But then it's back on the same old hiding spot, which, you know, helped me escape before. Hoping it would help me escape again. It turned out killer wasn't even after me. Heartbeat fades, I come out. I think I'll go downstairs and get generator started. That'll take a bit longer doing this than I thought I did. There we go, heading down, and then I'm on the generator. Sorry if the camera flashes there, because of my settings I should have tweeted these first. Don't normally do videos this long. It was flashing up saying the PlayStation 1 going to hibernation mode because it's not been used in 5 minutes. Yeah, so obviously he got taken down, got put on the hook. Instantly, you know, getting taken away. So I got a great skill check, which normally boosts their repair a little bit. And these skill checks actually come up a lot more. I'm not sure if that's because I'm the last survivors, it's giving more chance to get a boost. But obviously it's a bit of a concern because the killer's near me, it's more chance to blow it out as well to give away my location. But I do manage to escape with the medkit I've got as well, which is very rare. Gave them just a common toolbox because I'm trying to get rid of all my common items. But I will eventually get some back from the blood web. I think the longer this video's gone on, I think I might have been talking a bit faster. I am trying to work on this, so I'm a bit conscious of it, but if I do mumble or anything, do let us know. I'm trying to work on this stuff. So yeah, I'm getting more and more concerned that, you know, the killer's going to have more of a chance of finding me. I'm not sure if the killer knows where the trapdoor is, or maybe looking for the trapdoor, or me, or both. So you can see both the things. Killer gets my location now because that'll be blow off, as well as knowing where the doors are as well. So I came around to hide where I was before. Another killer's going to be heading this way. Didn't need to sneak as much because the killer wasn't near me when I came to the hiding spot. But the heartbeat fades, and I was going to go over to the gate. Let's come near the window, which you can see there. I start hearing the aura for the trapdoor, which is that noise there. You can see the trapdoor there as well. Just run round, might as well use my sprint, jump straight down, and I've got an escape. So just me which escaped, only survivor, everyone else dead. Someone sacrificed himself for me. Was actually quite impressed by that. Here's my points going up. I've never had 50,000 blood points from one game. It happened, and I've never had 25,000 skill either from it, so quite happy. So consequences there, and then found an item, so that's great. I think that's somebody backing out the game, or the killer backing out. I get to go into my level. That's my play level. I'm at level 26 of the character. But other than that, do please enjoy, like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate any feedback, and thank you for watching.